Hey guys, it's day 2 of Lent, and today I am answering a question from Kara Parsons, who asked about difficulties I had when I converted to Catholicism. So while there were a few, I want to focus in on one, and that would be relationships. Now, I was raised in a Reformed church, and then through high school I went to a non-denominational church, and then after high school and college I hung out with a lot of more agnostic friends and went to the bar and kind of lived a party lifestyle. So when I converted Catholic, I ended up reshaping my whole friend group, which was difficult because I'd gotten to know these people and I kind of saw like, wow, some of these people aren't really real friends, and that was hurtful to me. And like just kind of finding that new group that I was going to mesh with well. And one of the churches I tried going to, like the Catholic small group, was already kind of cliquey. They already kind of had their established people that they liked, and while they were like trying to be opening and welcoming, I didn't really quite fit in there. And like at non-denominational churches, like they have the coffee shops in the church, it's all about like buzz, like it's more this like energy that's going on there than at the Catholic church. That's like, we get there, you sit down, you kneel, you pray, you're in the presence of Christ. It's reverent. And that was just a really big shift. And essentially, like, I would go to these small groups too, and it wound up turning into this, like, I was constantly debating with different people. Like, I remember one person made a comment about, well, Jesus had brothers, so da-da-da-da-da, and it's like, well, hold on a second, like, that's actually not really 100% known. Like, the Greek word for cousins was also for brothers, so they were cousins. Like, Mary remained a virgin. It's kind of important. Different things like that kept coming forward. So it wound up being this, like, uphill battle against a lot of these people that I had known and grown with for quite a period of time. And essentially that was one of the biggest things. Like, did it help edify my faith and like help me need to research what was going on more and like to keep digging deeper? Of course. And I appreciated that about it, but having those genuine, just like easy friendships that just like flow, that's just like, oh, we're bosom buddies, like you and I were just meant to be friends. Those types of relationships are just harder to come by now. And not to mention dating, right? Like trying to find a good Catholic guy. And I think that this is just difficult because it's kind of like eating your vegetables, right? Like nobody gets excited about vegetables. Like maybe if you season them really well, like I know I love a good salt and garlic roasted broccoli or carrots, but like it's not quite as exciting as going to like a frozen yogurt shop where you can taste all these different samples, and then am I going to make it chocolate or fruity and do all these different things. And I feel like a non-denominational church is more like a frozen yogurt shop, whereas a Catholic church is more like the vegetables. It's like actually what's going to nourish you and sustain you. And it's not just this like buzz of excitement of like, oh yeah, this is going to be so great. But yeah, so I would say that was probably one of the most difficult transitions in the Catholic faith. Like I'm going to kind of do a couple different videos about my conversion throughout this Lenten series, just because there's so much to condense into, a little video for you guys, that hopefully I'll be able to break it up into different portions for the different conversion pieces. So thanks so much for tuning in, Kara. Thanks for your questions. I really appreciate them. And I will look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow for day 3 of Lent. Okay, God bless. See ya.